welcome to the next level, boys and girls. This is something I haven't had to think about doing for a long time. Man, what's it been? Well, actually, I know exactly how long it's been since the Nintendo Direct. September 2019. Just for clarification, today is February 17th, 2021. That is over a year since we've had a full-on, full-length Direct. Not only that, but this is like a super Direct. I don't remember a Nintendo Direct being 50 minutes in a long time. And as you can see here, yesterday I ran a poll on my Twitter. You guys apparently wanted me to record my entire 50 minutes of the Direct and, post that instead of just a highlight reel. Only one person voted for that. I know it says 6 votes, but I actually had a couple people who don't use Twitter tell me the same thing. So the answer is actually probably closer to about at least 10 to 12 people, And this was kind of impromptu, so it was a smaller poll, but all I'm saying is, you guys wanted this, you're going to watch it. Just kidding. Alright, I'm going to just ignore the comments. I'm just going to full screen it. We got a couple minutes, so I might just skip around, but I figured I'd start a little early, just so that I can talk a little bit about what I expect to see at this Direct. So, well, they say right there, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and games coming to Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2021. We're getting a character. We're getting a Smash character of some kind. I don't really have a prediction on who. I have a couple people I'd love to see. I've talked about that before, I think, but I don't really know who would be coming at this point. As for games, I do have some predictions. I really hope we see some Zelda at this Direct, because the Switch has been around for about, what's it been? 2017, 4 years now. And we have some Zelda. We have 1, 2, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, the remake, and Breath of the Wild, of course. And we're supposed to get Breath of the Wild 2 at some point. But, I really hope that we can get the Wii U HD ports from, the Wii U. I think that'd be a good, first hope. I don't expect a lot of Mario. I think we're basically good on Mario for a while. We have basically every Mario game except Galaxy 2 now. Galaxy 2, that could happen. I don't really know if I would say that it will happen, at least yet. I don't know, I just feel like they would have announced that by now if it was going to come anytime soon. But who knows? Metroid, I'm hoping for Metroid Prime Trilogy. I don't think we're going to see anything on Metroid Prime 4. I think it's too early with the fact that they restarted development on that game. Maybe, I don't know. My friend Anthony's Animation Talk, he's hoping for Mario Kart 9. I don't think that's going to happen, just because we just had that mobile phone game, Mario Kart Tour, I believe it's called, as well as that game that you can play with those little RC cars, Home Circuit, I think. I don't know if a Mario Kart 9 would be coming just yet. I feel like those little things are meant to hold us over. Plus, Mario Kart 8 is selling extremely well on the Switch. I think it's one of the most popular games on the console. So I don't see a Mario Kart happening at all. Pokemon would have its own event. If anything, we could see a little bit more on Pokemon Snap, but that's about all I expect. I don't expect anything from Pokemon, just because they usually have their own events. So the question really is, what else could we possibly see? Well, I totally expect to see some games that we already know about. I expect there to be at least a little bit on Monster Hunter Rise, as well as Crash Bandicoot 4. Now, completely left field, there's no reason I should believe this happening, but I kind of want it anyways. I always will say it, Rare Replay Switch. I really want that. Microsoft has been working really well with Nintendo. I should turn my phone so that I don't see the notifications, get distracted. Yeah, Rare Replay Switch. I kind of would see like another Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon situation where we get like a classic game that hasn't ever been re-released and it just suddenly appears on the store and you can buy it for a limited time with a new translation. I don't want to say Mother 3 though. Mother 3 would be huge and I don't see that happening. At least yet. I feel like they would hold that off, but God only knows, because I don't know. Yesterday they announced like a 50-minute direct. I mean, what can we expect really? I don't know. Maybe this entire thing is about the one Smash character and like a highlight reel of a bunch of games that we already know about, and there's not going to be a huge announcements. But I feel like it's safe to say that, Zelda is going to get at least a little bit of attention in this direct, because it's the 35th anniversary for Zelda now, and Metroid. So I kind of would expect a little bit of those two franchises. I mean, if I could have anything, I would ask for the 3DS games, like basically all of them except for Triforce Heroes. They can leave that one alone on the Switch. I loved Link Between Worlds. I'd love to see that in HD. Ocarina and Majora's, obviously. And, the Wii U ports. Because, there's some games on the Wii U still, but those would be big, and, it would basically make the Wii U a Nintendo Land machine. Since I don't see how they could ever bring Nintendo Land to a console that's not the Wii U. But anyways, we got about a minute. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna see right away here. I mean, God only knows what they've got planned for us, right? Let me know in the comments if you get what you wanted. Like, if you're excited about anything in this direct. I mean, if you're also new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really does help out, because, I would love to do this like for a long time, and support is really nice, all that good stuff. Might as well get the the usual sellout stuff out of the way while we're just waiting, because maybe I shouldn't have started this as soon as I did. I was like, am I gonna have enough time to talk about everything I want to talk about? I had plenty of time, but there we go. Okay. All right, what do you got? COVID-19? Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Also, I'm sorry if the audio levels are a little weak here. I did my best. I used the previous direct to try to balance out the audio. Okay, what do we got? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Xenoblade, right? Yeah, this looks like Xenoblade 2. I'm not a big Xenoblade fan, so I don't know what this is.
One day,
Pyra is the protagonist, I believe, of 2. I don't really know anything about the series, so... Is this Xenoblade 3, or is this, a side game? I don't know enough about this franchise to give you an answer or not. I know he's the protagonist of 2, so I would assume that it's a side game because Shulk was the protagonist of the first one. Again, I'm a complete outsider to this, so I have no idea what the hell this is. This could be an expansion pack for all I know.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't expect anything Xenoblade here, considering we just got the port not too long ago.
I'll find you.
I should play these. It's not that I'm completely anti-RPG, it's just... I don't know.
This is where you were.
I'm sure they're fun.
Myra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell
Oh,
you.
Rex is the... I don't know anything.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh, God. Oh, people are not going to be happy about that.
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Oh. I thought it was a Smash reveal, but I didn't want to say it because it could have been Xenoblade 3 for all I knew. Oh, God. People are going to be so mad about this.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
Yeah.
There are no pushovers.
I don't know. I mean, I think people are hoping for a third-party rep, but we just haven't gotten, like, a big one besides Sephiroth.
Mithra? Let me handle this.
What? I don't know anything about this character, so... Oh, she went Super Saiyan. She looks fine enough, it's just... Wait. 2?
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad.
Huh?
Coming through.
Oh god, is this taking 2 slots?
Ray of punishment.
Or is this just one? Is it just one character?
Foresight.
Because this is going to be huge. People are going to be so angry if this is actually 2 slots.
Right here.
No, it's 1.
Sweet! Freely!
Serious firepower and blinding speed.
Yeah, okay. Alright. That's fine then.
You can stand our way.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
It's a stage.
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not a fan of the franchise, but this looks pretty cool. I mean, she seems to have a lot of mix-ups, and, you know, it's just, I know people are wanting a big third party, and, you know, another, like, RPG character is gonna just piss a lot of people off. Like, you know, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more balance. I feel like we need a new classic character, too.
Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well,
See, I don't know anything about the story.
Smash! I won't go easy on you!
Okay.
Fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Alright. You know, looks cool. I don't really have anything to complain about that. I mean, the internet's going to do that enough for me, so whatever. I should have realized they were going to start with Smash.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year,
I mean, I think we all gave up on the idea of a direct
series of
happening.
Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Yeah, we know.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Okay.
We appreciate your continued support.
Should I be like explaining what he's saying just in case like the audio doesn't pick it up? I'm really worried about that.
What you just saw was the reveal
Well, I
trailer
mean, there's
for the
subtitles, but
newest
they're kinda
fighter in
lagging
Super
behind.
Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned.
I like how
just a bit
they
longer.
can make it, but my share knew he
Let's
couldn't.
continue with our
Just
first
saying,
batch
like-
of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, cool. What do we got? Fall Guys Switch? I mean, isn't Fall Guys basically dead by this point? I haven't heard anybody want to play it, like, in a long time. Which sucked, because I really do like it. It's just, you know, it kind of, like, doesn't have a lot of, like, what's the word? Variety. It's basically the same thing over and over again, and I think that's burning people out.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
It's not even coming out soon. But summer 2021, I don't think anybody's going to remember what Fall Guys is.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Okay. Outer
Venture
Wilds.
into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
I thought
You
this was
have
something
22
else.
minutes.
I don't know what this
After
is.
that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Okay.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Huh.
By
This
repeating
is-
these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
I don't know. This doesn't look like my kind of thing.
What messages will you discover?
It looks kind of
How can you
cool
prevent
though.
the sun
Like
from
there
exploding?
are people I'd recommend this
Why
to.
is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
This kind of reminds me of Subnautica a little bit.
Outer Wilds launches
Just
on
the
Nintendo Switch
idea of the
summer
game, I think.
2021.
Okay.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Okay.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom
Oh.
Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
These are okay.
Localized in English.
I
and
don't know a
modernized
whole
for the
lot about
Nintendo
this,
Switch
but
system. Suspense.
I
drama,
think these are like the
and
old
twists
like
and turns await
Famicom
every
like
corner.
mystery games that
You'll be
came
on the edge
out
of your
in like
seat as
on
you
the
dive into a
NES,
deep
like
narrative
the
set in
Famicom,
Japan.
the Japanese
In
NES.
one game, you'll solve a complex murder
Are
case
these
surrounding
remakes
a
of
wealthy
those?
family in a
Or are
haunted
these like
village
newer
while dealing
ones
with
I don't know
amnesia.
about? Either way, that's really cool.
But that's not the only case to crack.
They're doing 2 of them at the same time. I'll have to look into this. I think these came out like 30 years ago. And if they got like full on
In the
HD
other game,
remakes with
you'll
like new
investigate
art
a
and stuff,
supernatural
that's super
rumor
cool.
after a mysterious death to
Of
free
course,
students
I'd
from
love
a
to be able to play the
citizen
game
nightmare.
its original
Interrogate
in its original
suspects and
format,
look for clues to piece together these
just
chilling
because that's how I
memories.
am. But maybe they'll have a
Can you
feature
figure
like
out who
that.
the culprit is before it's too late?
I don't know enough about this though. This is somewhat out of my like knowledge level. I have heard of it though.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club, The
May
Missing
14th.
Heir, and
I wonder if
Famicom
they're gonna have
Detective
physical
Club, The Girl Who
release.
Stands Behind. Coming to
I'll look
Nintendo
into that.
Switch May
I'm kind of
15th.
curious about that.
Pre-order
If they're
begin today
remakes of
on
like the
Nintendo
original
eShop.
Famicom games.
A new age of battles begins.
Okay, what's this? I feel like I should know this already. He looks familiar. Okay, I feel like this is like on the tip of my tongue. Is this a Dynasty Warriors? Samurai Warriors 5. Okay, I assume this is a Dynasty Warriors game, except
The
I
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise
Yeah,
is coming
it's
to
Tecmo.
Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now
again,
shines the spotlight
this
on
is
Nobunaga
completely
Oda
out of
and
my
Mitsuhiro Ikechi.
field. Been saying that a lot so far. You guys would think I don't play any games.
Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
Okay. I mean,
Samurai
I think
Warriors
I'd play
5
Hyrule
slashes
Warriors
its way
before
into
that, and I
Nintendo
haven't played
Switch,
Hyrule
summer
Warriors, so...
2021.
But maybe that'd be up my alley, I don't know.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo
Legend of
Switch.
Mana? Is this the 1st
You'll
one?
set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the
Where does which one is this?
During your travels,
Legend of
you'll
Mana.
acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map.
Okay, I gotta
in
Google
towns,
this, hang on.
Dungeons, and other lands.
I've heard of
of
Secret and Trials, but Legend of
It's
Mana?
up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
1999 PlayStation game. Oh.
Join forces with characters.
Well, I didn't even know
each
this
on their own
existed.
personal quests.
Okay,
Start
well,
off against
whatever.
fearsome
That's cool.
monsters.
I gotta
Or
play
take a
Secret of
break from
Mana and
adventure
Trial of Mana.
rest up at home.
And the first one.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original.
Of course, this is a
soundtrack.
Square Enix game, so
Other
they're probably
features have
charging
been
like
added,
40 bucks for it
including the ability
Canadian.
to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
I do own Secret and Trial. In fact, I
Legend of
just
Mana
got a
will
Super
launch on
Nintendo copy of
Nintendo
the original
Switch,
Secret of
June
Mana,
24th.
but I haven't played it, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Monster Hunter Rise, right? I feel so... Oh, what? Does Capcom make the... Yeah, they do. Yeah. I'm just being silly. Never mind. Yeah, see, I tried playing Monster Hunter World on the PS4. I don't know, it really wasn't my thing. I think you need to have, like, friends that are willing to, like, sit there and play that with you in order to have any fun with it. I don't. So, you know, this is not, like, something I can see myself, like, really enjoying, but I'm really happy for people that like this stuff. I mean, it looks good for what this is. I just completely forgot that Capcom made these.
So it's finally beginning.
It's not a franchise I think of when I think of Capcom, even though it's probably one of their most profitable now.
Kimura Village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo.
But I totally expected something like this here.
Some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
I don't like the voice delivery there.
The biggest challenge yet.
Okay.
No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everybody!
I wonder, okay, I'm sorry to like talk about the other game, but I wonder how people feel about Legend of Mana, because I have literally never heard anybody talk about it. I've heard people talk about Secret and Trial of Mana, never Legend.
Do not let
I wonder why that is. You think if it came out on the PlayStation, it'd be a big deal? You know, like,
It's going to last.
a lot of PlayStation RPGs are revered, so I'm kind of surprised I don't know anything about that, and I wonder if there's a reason for that.
We should start preparations right away.
Oh, these remind me of the two sisters from Legend of Korra. Well, not really, I guess, but at first. Yeah, okay. Cool. That I'm more interested in. That controller looks pretty
That
cool.
was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
Okay.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series.
How much did
launching
Capcom
March
pay
26th.
Nintendo?
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, a Mario Golf!
Fairway is open once again.
Yeah! Okay, I'm actually really happy about
The
this.
Mario Golf series coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I hope there's a lot of content in this one.
Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
We haven't had a Mario Golf on a console since the GameCube.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters.
I
on
hope-
courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
It looks great, too.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve
yeah.
through the slopes.
I haven't played a lot of the Mario Golf games. I've played the N64 one a little bit. But I enjoy golf
These
games. I don't know
features
what it
can help
is,
you
but
ace your shots.
I totally would
In
play
addition to
this.
button controls,
I'm really excited
you can
about
also
this.
use motion controls.
Yeah, that's something I'm not
Enjoy
going to do, though. I'm
the
going to just sit on my
controller
ass with a
like
Pro
golf club.
controller. Thank you very much.
Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation.
What is this
of
announcer?
golfing.
She
On
sounds
top
so
of all that,
sarcastic.
There are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf.
Oh, power-ups?
including this one, Speed Golf.
What?
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then...
Oh, that's
Force
cute. I
your
really
ball.
like that. That's awesome.
Whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the
Oh,
only
this
things
looks like
to
a lot of
play.
fun.
Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the
I was not
competition.
expecting a Mario Golf game at all.
Did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as
Oh,
a
they're
rookie
bringing out the
and develop
GameCube,
your golfing
the
skills
Game Boy Color
interacting with
stuff.
various Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Because the Game Boy Color
Unlock
version
with
of Mario
experience
Golf
points earned during
had a story
matches.
mode.
Then
Or maybe,
allocate
yeah, it
them
had
to
a story
different
mode.
stats, allowing you to
I know
develop
Tennis
your
did.
character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play.
Well, that's
Let
no
your
fun. You want to
golfing
play as the
skills to
characters.
test when Mario
June
Golf
25th.
Super Rush
Okay.
swings onto Nintendo
That is
Switch,
awesome.
June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop.
Well, I'm not
after
going to
this
pre-order it. I
presentation.
mean, that's a long time from now.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer
That is
modes,
sick, though.
as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
This is not. I
Let's
was
move
not
on
expecting
to
it.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
All right. Highlight reel already?
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion Lackey
Yeah, we had this
Reese
leaked.
and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters,
Okay.
bandit
Well, I mean, we
lords,
got the
and
other
all
Borderlands
others are just
games,
a
1 and
handful
2
of
on the
obstacles you'll
Switch.
encounter in this
So,
choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales
I will
from
be
the
honest though, I
Borderlands
haven't
launches
really
on Nintendo
been a
Switch,
big
March
Borderlands fan
24th.
ever.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust
Okay.
game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet.
Yeah,
arcade
Capcom
goodness.
always does this.
Get
I might pick this up
1943
though.
The Battle of Midway for
I
free,
assume you have to
and
pay
purchase
for each
game
game
pack or the
separately.
standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that
Okay.
nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Sure.
Brains. As
Oh.
a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie
Why does
horde
it
and
look
take
so
revenge on
bad?
the city by turning humans into your undead allies.
This looks like a
Replenish your bodily
this looks like an
arsenal
early
with
PS2
Beautiful
game.
Head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders
I don't know
begin
about
today on
this. It looks
Nintendo eShop.
really bad.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins.
Finally, No More Heroes 3.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Yeah.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents.
Yeah, see, I do enjoy the actual gameplay of No More Heroes, but I don't
Study their
enjoy the
tactics
jobs,
carefully to
like,
gain
at
the upper
all.
hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to
Like,
a
I
variety
feel like
of
I understood why they did that in the
upgrade your
original,
match.
because it was a Wii game, like, there was only so much
Fate
they
of the
could
world
do.
is at stake. So get
But,
ready to
you know,
kick
this
some,
is way later.
whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands.
I still have to finish
or,
it.
You know, Nintendo Switch.
And the
August
second one.
27th.
I hear the second one's way better for that, though.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
What? There's so many, like, I don't even know what this is.
Why do
Neon
you need
white?
assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
The hell? Sorry, I shouldn't be swearing, but, like, what? What is this, first-person Chain of Memories? I don't know what this is. I am so confused.
Kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
What is this game?
God's judgment is nothing.
Is it on rails? I can't tell. Like, honestly, it kind of looks like it is, but... Alright.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch winter 2021.
Okay, I don't know anything about that. I don't know what I just saw.
Superhero girls are here to save the day.
What?
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
See, I don't know about this.
Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight
Is,
evil supervillains
like,
to
the
keep
art
us
style
safe.
looks
But we're
really
not
cheap.
just about the super life. We also have a
There's something
super
about it I
adventure.
don't like.
There's never a dull moment at
And
Metropolis High School.
This is the kind of game that you'd have to play.
With my besties. Ooh,
It just looks really cheap.
share on Superstar Post while we're at it.
But maybe people really like this. I don't know.
It's already nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh.
This looks like something that came out like 15 years ago on the
But
GameCube.
when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
Like, this really
Just gotta
feels
make sure no one
pandering.
figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
Okay, whatever.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Plants vs. Zombies? Is that what this is? I only cared about the first one. Battle for Neighborville Complete Edition. Yeah, this series like went like completely left bar. Is the first game on Switch? See, that would be cool, but I don't even know what this franchise is anymore. Do people actually... Well, I guess people have to play it, you know, like, apparently. I don't know, this looks like it's trying way too hard to be like Fortnite. Play to unlock every character, every costume. Yeah, or you can pay. You know, that's how these work. Yeah, I don't know. I like the first game.
Who will join you in your adventure?
What the...
Anyone can. Band together on a quest
Miitopia?
to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast me characters in various roles across
So
the
we're
kingdom.
back to using Miis for anything?
Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
This reminds me of Find Me, which was like a free
Makeup has
game on
been
the
added as a new
3DS.
feature in this game.
You know, that came with your
Ram up your
system, and
Miis
you'd have
and get
to
them
use
ready
Street
for
Pass to
adventure.
use it.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even
Okay.
more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an
Okay.
advantage during battle.
Are they expecting people to pay money for this?
Sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand. Or
I'm sorry, I
in
can't
battle.
say any. I'm speechless.
Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st.
Ugh.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I don't. Who the hell's gonna pay for that? They can't want $80 for that, right?
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
There is no way they want $80
Super
for
Mario
that.
Brothers 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
You figure this would have happened by now.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
Cool. I mean,
You can
doesn't
also
do
place
me
2
any
warp
bad.
pipes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You can place warp pipes. I do like that. That's pretty
Then
cool.
use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Sure.
A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
I feel like a lot of people have like dropped off of that game. I haven't played it since like the first update.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release.
Okay.
Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
Buy our game.
Next, we have another game to show you.
To each their own convictions. Oh god, is this Breath of the Wild 2? Oh wait, no, the art style looks so different. Oh, yeah, no. She looked like Zelda for a second. HD 2D series.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords.
Oh. Oh. Well, to be fair, she looked like Zelda, alright?
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
I'm not the only one that thought that was Zelda, right?
No other must decide how we proceed.
Well, that's an odd choice to jump into Bravely Default 3? Is that what they're calling this? Or is that the other series? I can't remember. This is the Default games, though, right? No, it's not even related to that.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations.
Salt. Yeah, it's the Smash players. I'm sure they're like flipping shit over what's her name?
The Salt-Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground.
I know I have friends that are really into this type of game, so I'm sure that this is going to be...
Your forces can use the terrain.
I thought this was a Bravely game. Or what was that?
An enemy outfit
I don't even
is
know.
susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting this kind of stuff at the Direct, and so far the highlight is Mario Golf, and that sounds really sad.
Charge into an enemy to send them
Oh, but I'm sure they're saving like the best for last.
We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain.
I mean, it's just that, you know, it's not that I hate these kind of games, it's just that I never really play them a whole lot, and I have so many that I could play already that, you know, a new one is like, okay, well, this is neat. I really like the art style. More games can use art styles like this.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
Yeah, but my friends will love this game.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what
That's
true
usually how this
might
works,
is.
yes. Project
Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix.
Don't you think you could come up with a better name than that? Like, Project Triangle Strategy.
In the future,
when it gets announced again, oh, it's gonna have a demo. Yeah, but like when the game like comes out, it's gonna have a completely different name, and no one's gonna know what the hell it is. Like, I'm gonna completely forget about this, and you guys are gonna watch a direct like later on where I'm talking about this, and I'm like, what is this?
Forward to future updates on this brand new.
I'm never gonna remember that.
From Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Star Wars? Yep. Okay. Star Wars Hunters. Okay.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person
Why
shooter
even
coming to
announce
Nintendo
something?
Switch in 2021.
I don't.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Come get some.
What the hell is this? Dodgeball?
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Noticing a big trend with these. But oh well. I mean, people must play these.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers.
What?
They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our
Huh?
clothes? Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody
Why?
fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game.
Are they supposed to be like knockoffs of like other like popular like free-to-play like multiplayer games or something?
The fight for survival starts now.
What?
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I thought this was a Pokemon game at first.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole
What?
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between
That's the
working
theme of this
solo
direct,
and
alright?
teaming up
Just
with a
like,
group to
what?
overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Again, it doesn't tell me enough to like say whether or not.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Okay, Hades is getting a
Hades,
physical.
the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical
Cool.
release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts,
I own Hades. I haven't touched it yet, but that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know why you need to announce a physical release during a direct.
Dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story.
That's just me, though.
The underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games.
Oh, my friend Royce is gonna flip his shit. The
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
Oh, I told him too.
And Ninja Gaiden 3: Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary
He's gonna
ninja
flip.
Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil.
I'm excited for this too.
Second to none.
I haven't played. I played a little bit of Sigma 3 when it came out on PS3 all those years ago. But this is awesome. I can finally like play them all on like one console. That's really cool. I assume this is going to come out on PS4 as well. I don't see this being like a Switch exclusive.
And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill
Yeah,
your
ninjas. Ninjas.
All downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
He is gonna flip.
The intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection.
That's awesome.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way
June
onto
10th.
Nintendo
Okay.
Switch, summer 2021.
All right, that's awesome.
More
All right,
battles are
DLC.
coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
I haven't played this. I mean, cool. Thank you for all that information. Oh, newly added weapon, new added costume. I don't know.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
There's still 11 minutes left.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
Okay.
The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Lots of
The latest
RPGs.
installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to
I
life.
forgot all
As the
about
brave knight
this.
Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense.
Yeah, a lot of people
Terry
didn't like
for
the art style, and
transportation,
I'm
or
not
Archie for
sure if they've
riches.
improved it.
Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders
It needs
are
like more
available
frames of
now on
animation.
Nintendo eShop.
I don't know. At first I was excited for this, but I'm not too sure about it now.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through.
Oh, they released the other sagas, so another one, I guess.
Each with their own stories.
I don't know if I like that art
The
style.
protagonists fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, Please take a look at this.
So far, I mean... Okay.
Hello there.
I knew it.
Luigi Aonuma, producer of the
Hi,
Legend of Zelda
hi.
series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
Breath
game.
of the Wild.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Fair enough.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Okay. Well, that's all
For
we
now,
need.
We'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Which one is it? Wind Waker, Twilight? Ah, really? Ugh. Okay, it's great we're getting more Zelda on the Switch, but I hope they're announcing Wind Waker and Twilight like right after this. Skyward was just, it's alright. It's not, it's a little too basic for me. I mean, I never even beat it, but like, it's just, I really hope that's not the only 3D Zelda we're getting on the Switch. No, they wouldn't just do Skyward. That makes no sense.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Okay.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
That was 10 years ago.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward
Oh my
Sword
god, I'm old.
featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword,
Okay.
and the Nunchuck controller as a
Please
shield.
tell me I
With
can
the
use,
increased
like,
processing power
controller,
of the Nintendo Switch system,
Pro Controller.
The controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left
have
hand is the shield.
Pro Controller
By
support.
lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can
thank
be
you.
played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Thank you.
After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh. Okay.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left.
I guess it doesn't need camera controls because
tilt the
this
stick
is
in
built
the
like a
respective direction.
3D Zelda, or like an Ocarina of Time game, so... Okay.
Here's something else we've been working on.
What? Oh.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller
Yeah, I don't
is
know,
themed
those
after the Master Sword, while
kinda
the left
ugly.
features a Hylian shield motif.
There's just too much
The
going
Legend
on
of
there.
Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
July. Alright.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the
When-
specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Okay, they seem to be trying to like get people who played Breath of the Wild to understand that this is a different type of
Please
game.
look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
You're not doing Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, are you?
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls.
Okay, there's still time, right? They can still announce Wind Waker and Twilight.
The next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Ugh. Splatoon? What is this? Mad Max Splatoon? What is this? Well, I know it's Splatoon, but like, is that all you're gonna show us? This is some kind of prequel? I just can't believe we're doing Splatoon 3 already. Yeah, Splatoon 3. I was not expecting a Splatoon 3 this console generation. What's with the Mad Max aesthetic? I don't know, it's like, to me at least, the art styles kind of clash. 2022. Okay. Alright.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Alright, sure.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay, alright. So, let's go over the positives first. It's a good thing that Skyward Sword is coming to the Switch. There's no reason to lock it on the Wii, and I'm sure it's going to look a lot better this time, and with controller support, I might actually be able to stand it this time. Mario Golf, that's super cool. Splatoon 3, even though I'm a little surprised and I'm not too sure about that art style aesthetic change, that could be cool. I'm trying to think what else we saw. Ninja Gaiden, that's super awesome. Definitely a big focus on RPGs, and as somebody whose favorite genre isn't necessarily RPGs, it was great. Like, I'm super happy for those of you who really like those kind of games. It's just that there was like very little variety this time around. Like it was all like, you know, RPGs or like classic RPGs, and you know, it just got to be a little bit much. I was expecting a little bit different. And I mean, I'm gonna let out the elephant in the room here. Why is Wind Waker and Twilight Princess not at least announced for the Switch? Like, I was not expecting Breath of the Wild 2, like anything on that, to be honest, at all. I wasn't expecting them to jump right into Skyward Sword. I don't understand why they would, because those remakes are already done. Are they just trying to get people to buy the weaker Zelda first, and then, because the way they were explaining Skyward Sword, it seems like they know it's the least popular of the 3D Zeldas, which it is. I don't think that's an argument that anybody would have with me. Skyward is probably the weakest of the 3D Zelda games. Wind Waker, Twilight, and Majora and Ocarina. They were marketing it towards Breath of the Wild fans to see how the ideas evolved into it. So now that I think about it, I bet they are remaking Twilight and Wind Waker for the Switch again. It's just that they want to sell the inferior Zelda first. Plus, you know, the work is already done. Like, I don't think it's that hard to port from Wii U to Switch, because they've done it before. And I guess, you know, it kind of makes sense because they did release New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe right before Mario Maker 2 and 3D World, because, you know, no one was going to be interested in 3D in Mario U before or after Mario Maker and new Super Mario 3D World was out. Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess I'm just a little, like, let down that there wasn't a little bit more, there wasn't, like, another, like, bigger announcement that got more exciting for me. I mean, Mario Golf and all that, that's great, but there wasn't anything coming out, like, right away that's like, oh my god, I gotta get this. I guess that's the only thing. I mean, I expected a lot of third-party support, and I expected a lot of games that people would be excited for, or a lot of games that had already been announced, just to get like another little "hey, it's here" trailer, you know. I guess the other big thing other than RPGs this time around were online multiplayer games and a lot of like Fortnite clones. And I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, there's just not a whole lot coming out like right away, and that's kind of disappointing because I didn't see anything that was like super crazy. I mean, I got really excited about Mario Golf, and I still think that was probably the highlight of right now. It was a game that could very much still be bare bones, and yeah, I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, but I don't know, like, I guess, you know, after a year and a little bit of waiting for a direct, and how for like a year we basically didn't know anything of what Nintendo was doing, I guess I just expected a lot more collections. You know, I wasn't expecting like new games per se, but I was expecting to hear like, oh, Metroid Prime Trilogy, Zelda, a lot more Zelda, honestly. Hell, even Mario Galaxy 2 would have made sense. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's my final thoughts. I'm going to end the recording here, but thank you so much for watching my little reaction video. Let me know, like, you know, I totally expect there to be a lot of RPG fans that are like super excited about this, and I also expect a lot of Smash players to be just livid right now because, and you know what, they kind of have the right to be. It's getting a little ridiculous how many times they've been pandering to like the Japanese RPG side of like gaming, because like it's like we get it, Sony took that away from you, you know, in the PlayStation era, and now you kind of want it back for some reason. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.